Wicked.
Alright, so Wicked Fat is back, Jack, with the spider side. This is a very near and dear video to me. Don't judge this too harshly, alright? This is a custom action figure redo, if that makes sense. This is one of the first customs I ever made. Shout out my boy Obi, he made me get around to it. This might not be the best piece, but it's very sentimental to me because this had to be one of the first 5 customs I ever made. And I'm going to show you guys the process. You know, stay tuned for all the photos and whatnot. But let me give you guys a brief rundown of this character. SPIDER-CIDE, from what I remember, is another failed clone, a forgotten brother. Super badass though. I don't know why they did him so dirty. He's the most badass one. He can shapeshift, duplicate himself. He's all sort of cool, but they did him dirty. Anyways, this is a very special video. Let's get into it.
Difficult to make this recustom. Alright? Really all I'm seeing here is that we need to go in here and resand. Of course, because I did not sand at all when I was an adolescent customizer. And go in here and sculpt some of these details, alright? So, pretty much just resculpting the boots. Gonna try my hardest to do like the sculpt over type thing and make big boots. And you gotta go sculpt the mouth. Find some different hands. I'm still pretty solid with the Hyperion body. I mean, I kind of would like a Caliban or something like that, but this is fine. He shapeshifts. It's way bigger than your average Spider-Man figure, so I'm cool with this. Really not much more to say. It's just a recustom, man. I'm gonna take this figure from when I was probably... This is definitely in my top 5 or first 5 figures I ever made, custom wise. So yeah, we're gonna revamp it. It's gonna be pretty cool. So stay tuned. All right, I'll catch y'all on the next part. All right, so here we are in the kitchen because I needed some aluminum foil. All right, the idea here is to add some bulk and just to be able to maneuver it and still keep the pivot. So that way the sculpt doesn't stick directly to this leg and completely cut off the swivel, because this leg is super stiff as it is, like the way this big honking boot, and then it's covering the foot. So add a little bit of aluminum foil so I can manage it over the sculpt and still be able to manage the articulation underneath and everything. That's the thought process on there. I went in and sanded on these spots and cleared out the hips up here. It really wasn't rubbing bad at all, so I really didn't have to prep much. I shortened the feet a little bit because I'm going to have to sculpt over that as well. The sculpt for the head is downstairs drying. Pause. Anyways, that's where I'm at so far. I think it's a pretty good idea. I really like the bulk already. So adding sculpt, it would have been really hard to get that same bulk, and it would have used a lot of sculpt. So it's just way easier doing it this way. I hope this helps somebody somewhere. Peace. Catch y'all next step. Alright, the idea here is that we go over with a very thin, light layer of sculpt because it is way too wobbly manage to go in there with the details. So we go over this, let that harden up, sand that down, lightly sand that down because we don't want to ruin but hopefully it doesn't end up too bulky. But actually I kind of like it. I'm surprised I was able to maintain this bulk, ankle articulation, the leg articulation, the swivel. So if it's a little OD bulky, it's cool. So once this dries up, then we're going to go over here and sculpt the gloves and sculpt the details on the feet and all that. And then sand. Good to go, baby.
Alright, so exactly what I was thinking was going to happen happened. And I don't know, with all my years of experience, I don't know why I didn't think of this already. But yes, so using the texture of the aluminum foil is making it super hard to get smooth. So I'm going to have to probably work as good as I can to get this boot smooth like it is right now, and then just let it cure for the 24, sand it, and then go over it again. But I really like the thickness on this already, so I don't want to go over it again, but we'll see. We're just going with the motions, but it's just not smooth enough. We'll see if we can save it once it's cured and then give it a slight sand. But for me, it's just not smooth enough. In the video, it looks alright. Over here, it looks terrible. But in person, I'm just not content with how smooth it is. So we'll see if sanding will save it. If not, we're going to have to go over it again with another layer, and that's going to suck. Alright, so day 3. I went in here and I've sanded them down as smooth as I possibly can, but I still believe that they are not smooth enough. So, we're going to have to go in here, smooth them one more time, and then we're going to etch in all the details. I still need to come in, sculpt the gloves, and sculpt the feet. But I need to do the details on these boots before I can do the feet, because I want them to be symmetrical. La 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 la. You understand what I'm talking about? This is the way we do it. Pick your nose, chew it. Good Lord, I'm exhausted. Next step. I managed to sculpt everything I needed to sculpt here. Alright. Big ass boots. Gloves are sculpted. They got a little bit of spiky spike on them. Mouth has been sculpted over, sanded down. Everything's sanded. It's ready to begin painting, but I am way too tired to even begin on any of that. But I really honestly like the size of this dude. I kind of think it fits perfectly for Spider-CIDE. It's pretty sick. I like it a lot so far. This is a really sick revamp. I went in here, super thin this out. It works. It works. I'm gonna go try to find more other pieces, but yeah, we're chilling, man. Yeah, I'm pooped though. I'm done on this right now. I'll let y'all next part. I absolutely love this thing. This thing is so special to me. You know, I kind of kept it similar to the old one. Like, I kind of wanted to keep it similar. Now, of course, you know, I got the gripes. I kind of wish it was a better blue. It's super light on camera, but still, I need a more metallic-y dark blue. I don't know where to get that at. I've been searching. It'll be an easy fix when I do find that. But another gripe I understand people might be saying right now is like, maybe a little too underscale. I don't care, man. I love it. I think it's perfect. Spider-CIDE is bigger than the other ones, but he doesn't necessarily have to be ripped and fucking ginormous all the time like a Caliban. This was the buck I decided when I did that old custom, and it stayed the same. I wanted to keep it kind of similar. And the buck I used actually was an old Venom, the Hyperion Venom. I forget what wave that is. I think... What wave was that? Abomination, maybe? Not Abomination, Absorbing Man build a figure. I think so. I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, the head sculpt from that, darn near perfect. All you gotta do is just seal up the jaws a little bit. Seal up the jaws. And I did it. Back then, I was like, I could make a Spider-CIDE. That's how bad I wanted the Spider-CIDE, even when I first started collecting. That's crazy, isn't it? Anyways, it's like 13 years later, maybe. Finally got around to redoing it. It's not amazing, but dude, I love it so much. I love it. It's everything to me. Another one for the collection. SPIDER-CIDE. Who doesn't want SPIDER-CIDE? Even if they made another one, I don't think I would get it because I just love this one so much. It just means so much to me. I need some accessories for him though, but hey, another one in the collection, and I'm super excited about it. Easy as 1, 2, 3 Z. You could probably do this too. You could probably even do it with the Caliban. You could probably do it with anything like that. I don't know. Just do it how you do it and enjoy doing it. You know what I'm saying? I really love it. Hate it or love it. I don't care. I think it's rad. I think it's sweet. And this is like number 150 plus something now. So I can't believe it took me that long to get around the SPIDER-CIDE. I love the size on them. The boots came out perfect. The metallic-y gold on the boots. I mean the metallic-y chrome red on the boots. It sings in person. In person it sings. I'm really content with it in person compared to like a Mayfex or something. He's ginormous, so it works in my opinion. I'm just happy to finally have him in the collection. You can obviously tell who it is up in the display. Anyways, I hope you found this video informative. I hope you found it entertaining. Hope it inspired you to go do something cool. Stay hydrated, eat your fruits and vegetables. Woo woo!